And we are live. Oh, I spelled aliens wrong. Oh my gosh. Aliens. Aliens. I put too much eyes. It's all good. I'm going to stay on for a little while, then I'm going to go watch some Yankee baseball. See if they can sweep those Angels. Get the brooms out, hopefully. I'm just setting everything up, making a nice pot of coffee. Hello to everybody on TikTok. I'm going to game, but we're going to check the weather because there is not so nice. First, there goes that sound. But first I need to do all this. Okay. That sound is so annoying. I don't know for all of you, but it is for me. I don't know what that was, but my work is over for tonight. I'm good. It was a long day. Could have been longer. It's a pre-record going on right now. Yeah, you see it? Aliens! I was in a rush to start and I spelt it wrong. Oh well. I'm not going to start editing them because that would take like 25 minutes. All right, what do I have? What am I missing? I'm missing a pop-out. And hope you had an awesome day as well, Dagger. All right, and what's up to Keith? Oh my gosh, I made that. Hope you're having a great day too, Keith. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get organized here. And like I said, we're going to check the weather because there's some nasty weather going on. First, I did get a special surprise yesterday from another host. You know, the Bishop. A lot of you know who the Bishop is, Bishop James Long. He's just too much sending me that Yankee stuff yesterday. He sent me a signed photograph with Aaron Judge, Derek Jeter, another beautiful painting with the Yankees captains, and then the kicker, a signed photograph with Yogi Berra, Whitey Ford, Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, and Joe DiMaggio. That's incredible. And today I get another surprise package from another host, Andrea Perrin. If you ever seen the Conjuring movie, she was the eldest daughter portrayed in that film, which is 90% BS, by the way. I didn't open it yet, but it's here, and it's her books, and I can't imagine what she put in there. Before I even go any further, let's take a look at this weather. Oh, there's the game. That's the game. All right, there are some tornado. Oh, another one. There is only one, thank God, tornado warning, and it's in Oklahoma. Right there. Ooh, that is nasty. There's a storm chaser in there? Yeah, there's a storm chaser in there, but I mean, these are the cells to watch out for. Especially this one with the tornado radar indicated. What? Apple-size hail? Wait a minute. Am I reading that right? 3-inch hail. large apple size. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Large apple size? That's crazy. By the way, I'm even afraid to show footage of the storm chasers after what happened the other day and I got suspended because of showing that. Can you believe that? I mean, seriously, can you believe that? Hold on. Okay. I'm just doing a quick message. Wow. I can't believe how I spelled aliens. Oh boy. Anyway. So yeah, there's some seriously nasty weather out here. Oh my god, the alerts are going up. Severe thunderstorm one. Those are older and expiring. These are the newer ones. There's a lot going on in Oklahoma and Texas. Let's take a look. That's right there. There's the box. Sometimes it's hard to see, you know, the states when they're outlined. They should do a better job with this blue. This blue outline can be difficult if you're, you know, if you're trying to see exactly. So this is like on the border almost, but it's in Texas. But these storms, they're going east, southeast, so they could be going into Oklahoma. I mean, that's just bizarre the way that overlays like that. It's not even, they are in Oklahoma, but about to go maybe into the northern tip of Texas, but I don't think so. Because the way that goes like that, sometimes it's a little difficult to see that. And actually, I'm just seeing, that's actually also just on the border of Kansas in the southwestern corner. But those are some nasty storms there. And let's go back to the other recent ones. Texas. Wow. But apple-sized hail. Can you imagine that? Apple-sized hail. Oh my gosh. You can see where the severe weather threat is. There's another cell here. Oh, that's just plain nasty. That's just plain nasty right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Dagger I got. And what's up to B? And again to Keith on Kick. That's in the panhandle of Oklahoma. Yes. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the outline because the way they have it in the blue. They should do it like in a different color. Remember, I'm in the Hudson Valley, New York, so you know what I'm not too familiar with. That's why I depend on all of you to help me on TikTok and everywhere else to, you know, give me a little guidance on. I'm pretty good when I'm looking at the states and geography in general across the world, but when it's that, oh, look at the severe threat possible. Whoa. That goes all through here. I see it now. But this is where they're really concerned. Thank gosh I don't see a tornado warning box, like a watch box. You have a severe thunderstorm possibility here. But the bigger one is the watch. It extends all the way to Georgia, through the Carolina coastline. And all the way up. Look at that. That's a pretty wide area. But anyway, going back, let's see what's going on here. So we know where that is. There are 12 severe, but these are expiring. These are all expiring soon. It's these on the bottom that you got to pay attention to. So you could see where there's a storm chaser here, but This is where that tornado warning is. It's expiring soon, so that's good. But I'm even afraid to show the storm chasers. I got in trouble the other day. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I can't show it on the screen, Dagger, the storm chasers. Because for some reason, and I don't ask me why, they got me. And I don't understand it. So I'm not going to even go there. We're going to get some rain here. Nothing like that, but it's not even showing up. Look at that. Come on. Yeah, it showers. It's not, this isn't even near me. It's to my south and east because I'm up there. So, doesn't look to be too bad here. But it's this here. Look, I mean, those are expiring. But Texas, it looks like the Oklahoma and Texas right now. Mississippi, this, let's check this one out. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. Look at all that. This looks like almost exactly what we were looking at for the last few days. It's like the same setup. I want to check what the models are saying for next week, if they still are. It's only a day later, but I'm curious. With this moisture coming out. Let's see by the weekend, because I know it was not too bad there. We have a system here in the Northeast New England. But let me skip. Okay, there is where it turns on. They're still showing it. Low pressure here. You're going to get that colder air. You're going to get this warm Gulf moisture coming up. This could get interesting here, and not in a good way either. Let's see Wednesday. Well, the Gulf moisture doesn't seem like the flow is as strong, but so it doesn't look like Wednesday. It looks like Tuesday. Right there. But it's going to be more to the north. But you could still, if that, just because I say that does not mean with this Gulf moisture coming into Texas here that there won't be storms all through here either. But it's going to stretch ahead of this, the front that by the low. The low's up here. So you see this? This is where you can expect to see the storms. Right in here. And of course scattered throughout, but this is next Tuesday. Just be mindful if you live in these areas of that. That's what I would say. But really, Oklahoma up here, we need a radar. I mean, those are nasty. That is nasty. Look at this. That's a nasty cell right there too. They all have the potential to be not good. Not so much to the east. It's more to the west and here. So west of Dodge City and north and south. And you can see the lines generally moving east, southeast. So just keep an eye on your weather if you live in these locations or near the path of any of these. Well, it's raining in Scotland. What's new? Oh my gosh. Isn't it late in Scotland? What time is it? It's got to be like 1 a.m.? No? 1 or 2 a.m.? Yeah, Dagger, you're in Alabama. I mean, the whole area, it's been the pattern, really. But based on what I was seeing the other day, it's going to quiet down. After next week, it looks like things are really going to ratchet down. But I don't trust the models after like a week out. 5 days is pushing it, let alone a week. So I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. I won't put myself too far out there. Not, but that's the Euro model. I don't use the American model. Very rarely I use the American model. It's usually the Euro or Radar Omega. And I have other sources, but let's check AccuWeather and look at the radar and see if they're predicting anything for next week. Weather is a big thing for me ever since I was a young child, so always has been. See, there you go with this. We were just looking at that, and of course here, like you said, the panhandle of Oklahoma, right here, and going into Texas. But these are nasty here, right here. Just pretty much some nasty cells out there. Okay, hold on, let me take this off. Right in here. Nasty. And down here. And there's some definitely nasty cells in Texas. Look at that. That's hail. So let's see where these are moving. Yep, southeast. East, southeast. But these are more moving toward the southeast. Downward to the east. Wow, that was really close to Austin. That's the future. Hold on, I want to see this. Yeah, that was nasty for Austin. That wasn't that long ago. Let me see something. I don't know if that's possible. Scotland. There are some radar. Let me see. Nothing's showing up. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can. That's strange that the UK doesn't have, at least with the Radar Omega. Oh God, what is that? Oh my boss, oh my gosh. What's going on? Hold on, I'm live streaming, I gotta mute. Holy Christ, this is nuts. So I have to do work, something for work, like immediately, and this you're gonna have to just see me do it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have to do a recording. I have to shut the game off. So Toby's book is #1 on Kindle on Amazon right now, and that's that book. They already got the 100 given away. Oh my gosh! Now I gotta go to John Burroughs' message. John Burroughs is one of the officers involved in the Rendlesham incident on Christmas time 1980 in the UK. But he sent me this. Oh my god. New releases. #1 in new releases. Okay, I've got to do this. This is... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this. This is audio only, so I don't have to like worry about looking into a camera. You're gonna hear this. This is how I do stuff. It's gotta run to midnight. It's limited, and I gotta get it done now, so I can run it for the next 24 or so hours for the station. All right. Why does it say? Okay, 99 cents. I gotta think of how I'm gonna read this, and not read it, create it in my head. Oh, it's John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. That's different. I didn't know John is on the book. I thought it was somebody else. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, Mike, I got a big thing I got to do right away. Let me just do a test, see what my levels are. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Too much. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, how am I gonna see? For a limited time only, you can still purchase the Kindle version of Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology. Authors John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. I don't like what I just said. For a limited time, you can still purchase the 99 cents. Fuck. I don't like that either because the thing went off. I'm going to have to shut my phone off. Shut phone.
Opening power options.
For a limited time, you can still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez, which is #1 on the new releases on Amazon. So, until midnight, May 29, 2025, you can still get the Kindle version for 99 cents. So make sure to go to Amazon, look up Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. Okay, I can I can get rid of that pause. All right, now I gotta. That's good. It's not too long. Now I gotta hear it. For a limited time, you can still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez, which is #1 on the new releases on Amazon. So, until midnight, May 29, 2025, you can still get the Kindle version for 99 cents. So make sure to go to Amazon, look up Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden. We can get rid of that pause. Cut. 9 cents. So make sure to go to Amazon, look up Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. Okay, now I gotta do I have to do a compressor. And now I gotta make it louder. That is great news. They got it to #1 on new releases. That's freaking phenomenal. So congratulations to John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. Both great guys, by the way. At least to me they are. All right, now we got to do something else. This is crazy how it's happening. I love John. John is so blunt and direct. I love it. Always respected him. Always. And Toby's a great friend. Awesome. So congratulations to both of them. All right, I got to think of a music for this. I don't know about ambient. This is where I got to choose music. We pay for this, so we don't get copyright slammed. So now I gotta. No way. No way. I don't like that. What is that? Why did it start at the beginning like that? Too boring. Oh God, no. All these have no sound in the beginning. I'm digging that, all right? I'm doing it. I'm using that one. Got it. I like that one. I gotta get this done. Put it together. This is going to be too loud. For a limited time, you can still purchase. Okay, so we got to lower this down. I need my coffee. Okay, let's just do an overall audio test. For a limited time, you can still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez, which is #1 on the new releases on. I'm going to lower it down slightly more. Still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP. Okay, that's good. Now I got to hear the whole thing. For a limited time, you can still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez, which is #1 on the new releases on Amazon. So, until midnight, May 29, 2025, you can still get the Kindle version for 99 cents. So make sure to go to Amazon, look up Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. I'm going with it because this has to get on the air right away. I gotta put the title. Kindle special offer. Copy. Where am I going to put this? Right here. Let me copy so I could do the metadata. Edit metadata. Oh, you're kidding. It didn't copy? Yes, it did. Good. Control V is my friend right now. Wow, that exported like right away. Let me just hear it one more time. For a limited time, you can still purchase Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez, which is #1 on the new releases on Amazon. So, until midnight, May 29, 2025, you can still get the Kindle version for 99 cents. So make sure to go to Amazon, look up Rendlesham Signals from the Threshold, The Hidden Race for UAP Technology by John Burroughs and Toby Martinez. That's done. I'm putting this in the rotation. Okay, ads. Libraries. Okay, I gotta get this in ASAP. Too late for this one. But it's not too late to put them. I gotta remove all the other ones. The book giveaway is done. So I gotta actually delete that. Okay. Rendlesham. This is a little tricky for me because I already have the station set up till tomorrow afternoon. Rendlesham book giveaway, that has to go. Oh, there's a few of them. And I can't miss from removing them. Where is it? Right here. Okay, that one's gone. Good. There's only 1, 2 left. This won't be too hard. I'm gonna send it to John so he could hear it. I think I removed all the old one. Nope, there's one left. Okay, let me make sure there's no old ones in there. Good. What about up here? Got it. Done. Beautiful. All right, let me go to the FB page. This is how it is. It happens like this. This is how work drops on the... There's drops. Oh, I can hope I can add it. It can't be that big of a file. It's an MP3. Okay, we'll see. I don't think I can send it to my boss. I'm trying to contemplate how I can do that. Maybe through Teams. This is like, you know, just right on the spot. And I didn't write it up. I just did it out of my head, and I don't like what I did in one little spot, but it'll be okay. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm just trying to get it out there. Okay. Upload from this device. This is bizarre. Anyway, hello to it's okay. I'm not seeing any new messages. A lot of people are liking the book. We gave the 100 away. I gotta get my coffee. Hold on. We gave the 100 away like that. TikTok, the Bishop, big time responsible for that. I can't say enough about the Bishop. phone is over here by the air fryer. You dum-dum. Messing with me. Ow. I hit my wrist. What's up, Resurrection? If you're still there. Oh. Oh, I shut my phone off. And Amanda. I forgot I shut my phone off. I had to. Oh, God. He's in Canada at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I give the phone a second to like really restart. You would think? Yeah, that's exactly. No cell tower available. See? Weird. Done.
You're the man.
And John said, I said all set, and he said, thanks, Bill. Hope it's okay. Oh my God. You know what I hate when you try to put in a word and it auto corrects it?
Yeah, it makes you say things you didn't intend of.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, have a great night. Call me.
Hey, thanks for doing that. John does that.
Okay. Done deal. Uh-oh. I want to hear Mr. Burroughs' opinion. And he'll tell me straight, Bill, I don't like it. He will tell me. Because that's the way John is. And you know what? Either way, I know it's true. I'm telling you, Mike said he's got it. He's really interested in it. It's #1 on new releases on Amazon. I'm gonna go see. I always buy paperback books and stuff, which is what I'm waiting for this. Oh, look at this. I didn't even do anything. And it's like on this. Oh, the paperback. Yeah, but I want it signed by these guys. I don't, and they're not near each other, but I want it signed. The producer wants it signed. Somebody's got to have a copy. Probably not. Because it's Amazon. All right. Where is new releases last 30 days? Oh! #1! I almost choked. Oh! #1. Results. New releases. Oh, the book is... Oh. Oh, this is good. just trying to see. I'm just trying to see if I can do other stuff. New releases, new and trending. Not books. Not books. I just had it. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is so awesome for them to see, like, it's only 99 cents. I mean, come on. If you like, well, I don't know what's in this book yet because I really want the paperback. Plus, I'm not allowed to participate in the 100 giveaway. I'm just not allowed. But 99 cents. And this is John Burroughs with Toby. Toby's a great researcher in the UAP field. I mean, he used to write for the Roswell Daily Record, the UAP reporter. And John Burroughs speaks for itself. If you don't know who he is, and if you're not, you wouldn't know if you're not interested in the UAP field. I don't even like saying UAP. But we don't, I mean, I don't even know what exactly the experience was. You would have to read this book and find out more. But this doesn't really necessarily deal with extraterrestrials. This has to deal with what it says on that screen. This isn't about aliens. From Roswell to Rendlesham. Now, John was directly involved in the Rendlesham incident where he suffered from really a life-threatening medical illness. I'm not going to get into his personal stuff. That's for him to discuss. Where he fought. I mean, I can't even tell you what this poor guy went through to get his records, medical records, for his diagnosis and how he got it and how he became ill, how it developed for him. And he's a big proponent of helping other veterans and trying to get their records as well. Okay? But this is only going to be 99 cents till midnight tomorrow night, Eastern. So for another, 27 and a half hours, you could still get it for 99 cents. Or if you have the Kindle Unlimited, you read it for free. So this is a no-brainer, to me at least. If you're interested in the topic. Oh, he likes it. Good. I'm glad. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy. Because that was a rush, get it on the air thing. But yeah, this is awesome. And I'm not going to bother John because I just briefly spoke to him a few minutes ago. But I am going to call Toby and congratulate him. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. And this is only, I believe, the first in either 2 or 3. I don't know. I cannot be quoted. I could ask him because I'll get in trouble. You better pick up the phone because I'm sure.
Shut your mouth. Who you think you're calling?
Dude, we're live on streaming. I'm live streaming, but
So should I be like, hey, dude, how you doing?
yeah, like all nice to me. But dude, congratulations. #1 on new releases.
#1 in UFO new releases. #4 in technology new releases.
Oh, this is
I
awesome.
believe we're number 16 in military history.
Wow. Dude, I just created an ad for the radio side that expires tomorrow, midnight Eastern, as I was instructed by, the two chiefs in charge.
Yeah, I just talked to both of them.
So I just put it together really quick, and John likes it, so that's, to me, Do you want to hear it? You want me to send it to you on?
Yeah, can you send
I'll
it to me?
email it to you.
Yeah, I got a direct call from the yurt a little while ago.
From where?
The yurt?
Oh. And?
The tent that Warren's staying in?
Now I get it. Dude, congratulations, dude. To both of you. To both of you.
Much appreciated.
If you want, I don't know how much we've got to get John eventually. I know, but he's got to come on our show. And you guys can talk about this. Some of the stuff that's mentioned in this book.
So here's the plan. I'm gonna.
You know I'm live. Just so you know I'm live. I'm live.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's all right. We're gonna do Pablo's show real soon and do our show real soon.
Okay. And then, yes, and I have other plans for John and you. You know that already.
Yep. Yeah. So
We
remember
can't
I thought it
discuss
was
that
this
yet.
week and you're like, no.
You know what? I want to help John so much with the other part of this, with the helping military, the veterans trying to obtain their medical records, because a lot of them, many, struggle to get that.
Yeah, he put out, if people haven't seen it, there's a great op-ed. It's on rdrnews.com, and I'm sure we can get it up on KGRA, where John talks about the service members that have been left behind in this whole thing.
Yes, and it's to me, it's a disgrace. But
this isn't science fiction. This isn't, he's not claiming aliens.
Oh, no.
Chopped his leg off and everything. These are real things that are happening to our service members that are only doing their duty.
Right. Exactly.
Doing what they're asked to without any knowledge of the risks they're stepping into, and then they can't get treatment afterwards. And that's just not right.
Do you know what? My philosophy, and I've said this for years, and I've talked to other veterans that are involved with shows and podcasts. You know what they should do? And I did just two things, actually, and I'm not going to keep you. But one, do away with the VA and just make it where all veterans and their immediate families are covered anywhere in the United States, period, for health care. That's one. Because it's hundreds of billions of dollars that the VA gets. Well, and these veterans have to wait, or who knows what they go through. Just make where they're covered throughout the country and their families, period. Second, there's a serious homelessness issue as well. And what we should do, instead of making condominiums and golf courses out of old military bases, convert them into like a transitional housing where they're on a base where they feel comfortable with the people around them, and then you have civilians helping them with whatever issues they have, and where they can make that transformation, and maybe have houses on the perimeter of the base, like another stepping stone for them to get used to living by themselves or with their families, and just keep building on that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's just ridiculous to me. But anyway, congratulations again. I'm going to email that to you, and let me know what you think.
Sorry, cut out.
I'm going to email that to you. Let me know what you think. Am I still cutting out?
No. We're good now.
Okay, I'm going to email that to you because I'm live streaming, and I'm going to get off in an hour to watch baseball.
Okay, yeah, send that over. I look forward to listening to it.
All right, later, bro. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Later. Next. He's a great guy. They both are. He's so humble, but brilliant in what he does and his knowledge. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. And email him fast. So until 9, that would be Pacific. 12 Eastern, midnight tomorrow, you can purchase this for 99 cents, because then the paperback is released, and bye-bye to 99 cents for this Kindle version. So if you still want it, it'll be available until midnight tomorrow night, Eastern time. All right, let me email him. Send. Wow, that wasn't even a meg. That's a small little file. It's only 40 seconds, but okay, he should have it. Like I said, that's awesome for them. Okay, done with that. Actually, there is something I do want to check. Speaking of books, Andrea Perrin sent me something. She is, if you ever seen the movie The Conjuring, I'll just do it like this so I can. Wow, look at Roger. Look at, oh, I can't do that. I'm going to have a emotional outbreak. Wow, she looks better now than in that. Andrea looks awesome. I don't know about that. So this is an article from People. If you ever were curious, the true story behind The Conjuring, where is the Perrin family now? Well, that is the picture. She was the eldest daughter. So this is Annie right here. I produce her show on KGRA, and I have for years so far, and hope to do it many more years with her. Those are her parents, which I don't want to get too emotional. Ed Lorraine Warren, who looked into the case. And I'm not even touching that with a 25-foot pole. And that's Annie. But I don't know, she looks great now. I don't know. She looks, that picture, they should put a better picture of hers in there. So I'm going to have to complain. But she sent me something in the mail, in a package, and it came today. I'm going to open it up. I am so curious. It's definitely the books because it's heavy. So it's definitely the books. We don't want to put any addresses on. Oh my God, Annie, you take this like... I'm not surprised. Like it was shipping overseas. Oh my gosh. I may have to actually get an opener for this. Oh, maybe I could use this. Maybe not. Just to start it. There we go. The Bishop yesterday and Annie today. Wow. It's like Christmas in May. And I was talking about the book for them. So I'm saying, wait a minute. I forgot. Annie sent me. Let me get rid of this first. Okay. Let us see now. Uh-oh, what else is she doing here? What the heck? What is this? Coffee. She's too much. She sent me coffee. Oh. She probably figures I need coffee producing the way I do. Uh-oh, she put a card. All right. This is going to get touchy. I know it. What is this in here? What did she do? What is this? Oh, God. Alexa, turn on living room light. What is that?
Okay.
Alexa, brighten living room light, 50%. What is this?
Okay.
Channel your focus. I'm a little confused what I'm supposed to do with this. Am I supposed to open that? Oh, there. I gotta call her for this. Oh my God, I almost dropped it. Oh, it's like magnets. I'm gonna have to ask her about that one. I doubt she's watching, but I'm gonna have to ask her about that. Where's the other one? Is it two of them? Yes. Okay, we're gonna find out about that later. She sent me coffee. She's too much. Okay. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna call her. I have to call her right now. That's if she's home. She went. I am live streaming, but I'm unboxing what you sent. Clutch Kick Coffee. That, I gotta laugh on that too. I was like, what? She knows I always drink.
I got that in Rhode Island. Yeah.
What is that focus thing? Those little magnet things.
Oh, those are for you to play with while you're doing the show. And they energetically, they are, I guess, kind of meditative.
Okay. Now, I am not opening this yet. Like, I'm going through the box right now, live on a stream. There's a poster in here. What is this poster? Because it's rubber band. Should I open it?
Yes, you should open it. You're going to be thrilled.
Hold on. I'm getting rid of the Band-Aid. I mean the Band-Aid, the rubber band. Oh, that's awesome. The Conjuring poster.
And I had it sized specifically so that you could pick up an exact size
Frame.
frame for like $10 at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or every place has them.
Yep.
I
Tomorrow.
have them sized specifically, so they're very easy to frame.
Oh, I'm going tomorrow, first thing, to get one. And now I'm gonna read the card. I'm gonna save the card for private because I can only imagine what you wrote in that card. Knowing you. Do you want me to open it on a live stream or no?
You can open the card, honey. It's safe.
Okay.
No, I saved my very best for you for our private conversations.
Yes.
Where I can just be as vulgar and just
Oh,
and I know that you get it.
that is beautiful. I'm treasuring this card because, I have a cardinal sanctuary in my backyard,
I know that.
That's cool that you bought that card, like sending kind thoughts your way. That's beautiful. And I'm going to treasure this. You know that.
I do.
And it's going to be like kind of not nice weather in the next few days.
I know.
Now, I got to look at the books because
Every one of them has something in it for you, and they're all inscribed.
you wrapped this so beautifully, I don't even want to unwrap it.
I know. I'm just, I got a little bit of Virgo in me.
Oh my God. Wow, the picture. Wow. Now that's heavy. That's deep. That's deep. Thank you. That's beautiful.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too. Wishing you every. I mean, I don't have my kind of blessing. Along your sacred journey to spiritual enlightenment. Love, Annie. I love it. I'm not even looking at the other ones because I'm going to read this one, volume 1 first.
Yeah.
And then as I get, I'm not even going to look at the other ones. I'm not unwrapping them because I want to finish that book because I'm a great reader. I can. How many pages is volume 1?
550.
How much?
Yeah.
It's going to take me a few days. I can definitely whip through that book in 3 days. Easy.
Good.
So, and I'm.
Volume 2 is not as thick, but it's really dense. It's really heavy.
So let me ask you a question when I got you. If someone were to buy the trilogy that I have right here, is it from the early days or does it predate the farmhouse or otherwise known as the Conjuring House, or like what are the books, going through volume 1, where does that start, where does it end, and onward?
Well, I thought that it would be best to introduce my readers to my family when we were a normal family and let them see the conversion that occurred as we became a paranormal family. So it begins in our little Cape Cod house in Cumberland, Rhode Island, and everything that happened, the whole series of events that transpired that caused my mother to say, I want to leave here. I want my children to be raised in a place in the country. And so it's like the reader within the first 50 or 60 pages to know everybody in my family and what our life was like and why the universe conspired to catapult us to this 200-acre colonial farmhouse that was, my mother called on that house the first day that it went on the market, and they had the advertisement for it. She called that night, and she found out with my father at the closing that not a single other person called on that listing. Not one.
Wow. Hold on a second. And Alexa, shut off living room light. So,
Okay.
how old is the house, and how long did you guys live there?
We lived there for almost exactly 10 years.
Wow.
From the time that my mother found it in June of 1970, and we left in June of 1980.
Wow.
So it covers all of that time, and it covers what happened after we left, because in volume 3, so much happened. I mean, we realized that we could, as my mom used to say, we could leave the farm, but the farm will never leave us.
I get that. Now, does this involve also anything in these books, or that's a standalone separate issue? Your experiences with otherworldly. Do you know what I mean?
It is all intermingled.
Is it really?
It is not written chronologically. That would have been absolutely impossible to recreate.
Okay.
So what I did, and if you look at, in the beginning of each book, there is the entire table of contents for the whole trilogy. And then there is the table of contents for the volume that you're reading. Read through the entire table of contents for the trilogy, and you will understand what I did and why I did it. There were so many events that happened in that house. It was impossible to do anything other than classify them by the type of haunting. So what I did basically was set my reader up to be drawn into the timelessness that we felt living there. So there could be a story in one chapter, a subchapter, about something that happened with Cindy when she was 8 years old. And then the very next chapter is something that happened to Cindy when she was 13 years old.
Wow.
And the linear thinker will go, wait a minute, I just lost 6 years. No, you didn't. Step back, pause, and reflect on why these two stories were side by side. And
Wow.
then ask yourself how many times that happened to that child.
Yep. Well, I know, and I'm not keeping you on the phone. I know that you're currently working on a potential true adaptation, not like the movie The Conjuring, but the true experiences based on these novels. Is that correct?
Yes, and there's no way to film this. I mean, I thought that as much as there was so much in The Conjuring that was so inaccurate that it bears no resemblance to these books. To have the fullest experience is to read the books and to be immersed in the books, because you go down into this trilogy, and when you come up for air at the end of the third volume, you're not even the same person. You don't even think the same way about anything anymore. It is an immersive, interactive series of books that literally changes the way you think about everything, not just life and death and the afterlife, but how you view yourself in the universe. Like, how impacted can you be? What is destiny? I mean, it forces you. It answers a lot of questions, but it asks more than it answers. And it forces you to consider, as almost an epiphany or a revelation, how your life factors into eternity. It's got a lot of minutia, but it's got, gigantic ideas. It tries to cover the who, what, when, where, why, and how the hell did this happen to this family. My favorite question that I get on countless, events and interviews is, basically, why the hell did your family stay there? And there were 100 different reasons why we did, which I go into at length, but ultimately we stayed because we were supposed to, or it would have happened another way.
And people
never have gone at all.
And people seen the movie, and that's what they think of. You know what I mean? They have no idea what truly happened with the family experience in that home. And it would be great to see the true story of the Perrin family at the farmhouse in Rhode Island. I mean, you don't want to get into, you've seen The Conjuring, but this is the true adaptation of the Perrin family. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
well, we're working on that. I am just hell-bent and determined to beat cancer, so that I have the energy that I can put the kind of attention into this project that it deserves.
I hear you.
And I've been working with a screenwriter for 6 years.
Wow.
I mean, this has not been an overnight sensation. Neither was the books, but The Conjuring. I can't bring myself to resent it. Everybody that worked on that film read my books, every one of them. And the screenwriters were so compelled by the story that, with my permission, they attempted to insert specific episodes into the screenplay, and the suits at Warner Brothers said, take it out. 7 times they sent that script back and said, take it out. People won't be able to handle this. Well, I give people a lot more credit for intelligence than Hollywood does. and they relied on method and formula. Method and formula. What has sold before will sell again. Look at what's coming out in the theaters this summer. It's one remake after another, after another. How about some original material? How about tell the truth and see if people can handle the truth.
I was gonna say, Annie, this could be like a series with all the experiences, like the adaptations that are included in this book, all the different experiences. I mean, a movie may not be long enough to cover everything.
Not adequate.
It's not.
Not adequate. And when we can talk privately, I'll tell you where we are.
Yes, we'll talk about that. Oh, thank you again. I love you. Thank you for what you did and what you sent to me.
I adore you. I do. And thank you for giving me a platform on KGRA. Thank you for supporting me through this trial by fire. And thank you for supporting me in my efforts to spread a message of peace and hope and love across this planet. I couldn't do it without you.
Well, I love you and hope. Don't forget now, business. Don't forget to send me that.
Yeah.
Love you. I'll see you on Friday for the shows. Love you. Bye. She'll get me emotional. If she gets too deep into it, she's going to make me get emotional on the live stream. I almost did just now. Yeah. Like, you know, it's this, you hear this a lot actually from based on a true story or based on, you hear that a lot on Hollywood, how they spin it and exaggerate it and it becomes nothing of what truly happened in the true story. That's why it's based on a true story. It's still fiction because they go all over with it. They take the concept of the story based on the true account and then they just go all over with it. So it's based on a true story, but not necessarily true. Does that make sense? Because that's the way it is. But that's beautiful what she sent me. Along with what the bishop sent me. Oh, Mike, you wouldn't like what the bishop sent me. You would not. An autographed photo of Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter separate. An autographed photo of Yogi Berra, Roger Maris, Whitey Ford, Mickey Mantle, and Joe DiMaggio. Wow. All autographed by them. Do you realize that's legendary? Those are Yankee legends, and I've got, the bishop sent me an autograph by each one of them. Oh my gosh, that's treasure. That's incredible. Hollywood just looks to make the money. They have to make things where people will actually be interested in seeing it. They think that by creating, like in the old days, a drama, a movie that was made not with special effects, but by acting. And that's when movies were great. Not that you need CGI and all this other stuff, and maybe they need to go back to the original formula of movie making. Maybe. Oh my gosh. And I'm going back 50s, 60s, even 40s, and some in the 70s. Because there were, I mean, were there really, there's so many movies you can refer to. Going back in those times. I mean, we could be here all day. But I think that's lost in the drama of a film, the true storyline of a film, than today, where everything is got to be like graphic. And don't get me wrong, I love a Star Trek or whatever kind of movie, but like him or not, Tom Cruise doing his own acting in the Mission Impossibles, that's impressive. I give him a lot of credit for doing that. And she's right. We've got, I think, the final Mission Impossible, which is just, remember, it's a reboot from a TV show, for those who may not know that. This is number 8. I think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is his last one. We'll see. Then you have the Fantastic Four. Another remake. Superman. I mean, it just goes on and on. I'm definitely going to go see Superman in the theater. I definitely am. That would be the one that I'm going to go see in the theater. But that's it. I can't think of anything else. I don't have time. So it's not like I have the luxury of being able to travel because there's no movie theaters near me. I have to travel at least 30 minutes, at least, to a decent theater. Either in Middletown, I'm not even considering North. I don't even know. So it's like that. So anyway, it was cool for Annie to come on for a few minutes and hello to KJ. And come on, and I had to thank her sending me all the books and stuff like that. That is so beautiful what she did. And, you know, she signed them and wrote personal messages, and the Conjuring poster signed by her, you know. That's awesome. I got to get a frame tomorrow. And it's probably similar in size to that one there. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm tired of remakes and reboots, and she's right. Where's the originality in movie making? In writing? I mean, it's either a sequel or a prequel or a reboot or this or that. It's like, I don't even know. I'm going to take a quick look because I got to get off soon. I was going to game. I never got to game. Aliens. It just got like always. Let's see what it says. I can only imagine. So yes, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. It's not original. It might be a different story, but it's based on Mission Impossible. Fountain of Youth. So, two estranged siblings join forces to seek the legendary Fountain of Youth, embarking on an epic adventure filled with historical clues and threats at every turn, where success could grant them immortality. So it's like National Treasure, that the Nicolas Cage movies with a twist. The Phoenician Scheme, May 30th. The story of a family and a family business. Ballerina, which is a spin-off of John Wick. Could be interesting. Another one looks like it's a crime movie called Deep Cover. Then there's another. This guy's in a lot of movies now. He's in a lot of movies. He's like popping up all over the place. Pedro Pascal. He's in the Fantastic Four. He's on TV on Last of Us. And he's in this movie called Materialists. A love triangle movie. Then there's another one, The Unholy Trinity, June 13th, with Pierce Brosnan, Samuel L. Jackson. It takes place in 1870s Montana town. So some kind of in a Western. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. 28 years later. That's a spinoff. Well, a sequel, I think. Megan 2.0. Sequel. F1 about racing. Jurassic World Rebirth, another sequel. The Old Guard 2, sequel. Heads of State. This is on Prime. And then Superman. How many times has Superman been redone? I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh my God. The Fantastic Four. Happy Gilmore 2. The Naked Gun, another reboot. Oh my God, Liam Neeson is doing it. I might see that just because I like his movies. Freakier Friday. I don't know what the heck that is. It's a comedy. And this update of the 2003 comedy. So another one. This is horrid. That's it. It's horrid. It's reboot, remake, sequel. There's no originality. There's hardly nothing there. I don't know. It's not good to me. That's all BS to me. I mean, I'm definitely going to see Superman because I've always, as a kid, loved Superman. So I'm going to see them all. And I have a, pretty large screen TV, but I still like the movie theater experience when I want to see something like that. Because I have a PA system and the TV's pretty big. So it's not like I don't have a home theater right here in the house. But I just like that movie theater experience. Though, this could be like a mini thing. That PA makes a big difference, I gotta tell you that, when you have everything connected to TVs and all that stuff. Amanda. I am so kind of weird. I didn't get to play a game. Okay, hold on. Do it now. She needs a code. I wanted to play that Aliens game on 360. Of all things, 360. She needs a code. Ready for code. I'm not ready yet. Can we load already? Okay, she's good to go. So yeah, today was a busy day working. A lot of the law enforcement shows were today. I started my day at 1:30. It's now 9, little after 9 p.m. Eastern. What is she saying? She's in, thank you. Good. Okay, what's up, Paul, if you're watching on Facebook? An old friend from back in the day. Anyway, I think I am going to... Do I have any more coffee? That's gone. I think I'm going to bail out and go enjoy the theater area over there and just relax, because it's been a long day of shows, really. and scrambling, doing so much stuff. So to all you lovely people out there, wherever you're watching, TikTokers and Mike's in one area, and that's all I can see on the screens right now, on the pop-outs. So all of you have a wonderful evening, wonderful night, whatever it is. That's exactly what I'm going to go do, Mike. I'm going to go watch the Yankees. That's where I'm going. I'm going to chill out, relax, and watch the game. That's exactly what I'm doing. Have a great rest of your night, and see everybody